Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope everyone's having a blessed evening. I am having a blessed evening. Yes, I am. This is a blessed evening. So this is part two of like, share, subscribe, right? Please like, share, subscribe. All means the same thing. If you get into my topics, this is part two of it. The reason why um I did like, share, subscribe is to make a distinguish and to make a comparison to a lot of things that's going on in our community. I'm gonna break it down. Hopefully, it's not gonna be longer, but if it be long, it be long. So be it. Right. The reason why I came up with this topic is because I was sitting back and I was seeing a lot of things that was going on YouTube and this all major platforms. Period. How a lot of beef, like a lot of problems, start amongst the indigenous people. How people use social media and using these platforms, especially on YouTube, to promote violence and drugs, to promote living this gangster persona life, doing these certain acts, which is going to get you nowhere in life, but to these plantations and jails. This is not something that you didn't hear before from me, but I'm one of those individuals, especially a spiritual leader, right? That's going to lead a force and lead an understanding for you and I to get past of these blockages, which is set upon us, right? And that been upon us from generation, as we keep going. When you like, share, subscribe, right? There's two things. There's more than two things, but the main character or the main foundation of like, share, subscribe, right, of these major platforms is for you to promote a skill, you for you to promote um, awareness, or just bring blessings and inventions to everybody that's looking for something, right, on social media. So social media is good for the betterment of the indigenous people, all civilizations, all around the world. In social media, what happened is that in this platform, these platforms, especially YouTube, is a guideline, right, for entrepreneurship, basically, for entrepreneurship. If you have a business, if you have anything to bring in the forefront, you can use YouTube to promote your business and to promote yourself. If you are a preacher, a teacher, or a little unorthodox, there's certain things that you must do. Okay, the reason why um I said this, right. Ballop says, say in word, I donate $70. If you donate $70, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As you come in, please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for donating $7. I appreciate it. But on these platforms, especially on YouTube, is to promote entrepreneurship, a business or a skill, or if you want to bring awareness to worship one creator, right? But there's a very, very dark side of social media, of all these major platforms, and it's my job, right? It is my job to do what? To expose this dark side to on YouTube or on these major platforms, which is here to uplift us, right? There's a very, very dark path, and one of the dark paths that people use of sharing and liking and subscribing, right, is to promoting violence and drug use and gun, and to promote these foundations that was built for structures of poor people to uplift us at one day, right? But it's promoting in a way that is negatively and leading our children and our loved ones down a path of darkness upon darkness, and you end up in these plantations. You like, share, subscribe to a lot of YouTubers that's on here that's promoting drug use and using drugs and smoking weed and alcohol. This is what these platforms is doing basically. That is the dark side. So I'm here to do what? To bring awareness to this dark side, right? That's grabbing the attentions and views and ears and minds of others to lead them down a dark path, right? So we see all these things. So this is part 2 to bring the awareness that we need to bring the awareness. Part 1 was dealing from an aspect of religious. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Like, share, subscribe, comment. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Right? So I made a comparison. Get in my subscriptions if you want to see part 1. But this part is giving more towards the individuals that do these murder, death, kills. Majority of these that do this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life end up in the church, end up in the morgue, end up an organ donor, while the pastor and those preaches over you. That's why I brought this awareness to like, share, subscribe, because most of the people that's like, share, subscribe, right? And a lot of people that's on the platform, they use these platforms to promote violence and drugs, to promote they communities while they do out there doing this murder, death, kill amongst us and among the indigenous people. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You sorry? Bilal says, all right, sorry, man. It's just fine. Don't worry about it. So, but this is the awareness that we need to bring among us. This is why I said this was part 1 over there. Part 2 was dealing with the dark side of like, share, subscribe, and all of these major platforms, especially YouTube, how individuals are using YouTube to promote violence and beef so they can get money and views. And while these individuals are promoting violence and drugs, right? And you know what's going on? Like, share, subscribe, and comment. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost is over your body in these caskets while you're being cremated and your organs are being taken. This is the fact that's going on, because you get on these major platforms and you got these YouTubers up here, they got major platforms, and they bringing people upon to tell their stories, how they was reaping havoc in their communities, how they was selling drugs, how they was in and out of jail, how they was dealing with multiple women, how they was uplifting this lifestyle, which is plaguing us. This is why I'm here, and a lot of other YouTubers out here is fighting against this murder, death, kill, because so many of us are losing our life, generation after generation after generation after generation. I just did a live talking about, if you keep this thing going on, they're going to put your lights out. Go check that out. But look inside my descriptions, and it shows you about part 1 that's really, really dope. That I bought this like, share, subscribe right here on this platform to easily break it down. So I'm breaking down this part of the like, share, subscribe, and like, share, subscribe on all these major platforms, but especially on YouTube. You know, these things and acts is horrible. It's really, really horrible. And those that's uplifting this, holiness, they are only doing this to see money, as these major platforms pay them so they could promote the murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way. But you go up there and talk about these acts which you are committing. It's actually, you know who's doing that? You're not doing it. It's the murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. It's pushing you to do that. You don't even realize that you're doing it. It is he that's doing that. This entity that is your real art that's telling you to get up on these major platforms, right, and talk about these murder, death, kill that's going on, which should not be going on in our communities, period, because it's plaguing us. We losing generation after generation. We losing really, really good people. and good indigenous people of this land, which can change this narration, which can change this system. We are losing them to gun violence, to drugs and alcohol, and to these plantations and jails as they walk around the yard and standing in wild meat pens. And basically, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. So this is the dark entity of like, share, and subscribe of these major platforms. This is a dark entity. It has nothing to do with the other side, which is promote, right, to uplift you. Entrepreneurship, to preach, to teach others how to get a bag and get money. This is what these platforms are here for, basically, in YouTube, which is the leading force. So you can put music out, so you can put your entrepreneurship out and your skills and your intelligence to get money and views, which is understandable, so you can live a life, which is okay and fine. But once you use it towards evil and promote evil and get on talking about people's killing people, people setting people up, that's a whole nother other different aspect of this. It's a whole nother different aspect of this. That's the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. That's praying over your souls. That's praying over the casket. That's getting organ donors. That's what you're becoming, basically. And you're promoting this, basically. And you don't even know that you're doing this. That's why I broke down like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, comment. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. The Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, basically. This is why I broke this down, so you can get a better understanding of certain things. And this is really, really important that we do this amongst each other. Because if I don't do it, who will do it? Who will do it? Who will do it? Who will give up the information? Who will give up the knowledge? Who? Each one teach one. Each one teach one. That's why I got my slogans. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, murder, death, kill here. Live the life, live the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. It cloaks itself with your lower desires. That's what it does. Your lower desire of fame, fortune, and riches. It's not telling you that it's going to backdoor you. At the end of the day, it's going to backdoor you and any and everybody that's following you. It's going to backdoor your family. It's going to backdoor your friends. And you're going to end up in these plantations, rocking Stay Green with the DIN number above your chest, eating Jack Mac, eating Slim Jims, eating Doritos, honey buns, eating soft batch cookies, eating off all these things for years upon years as you face 10 years, 15 years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. And ultimately, you become an organ donor. So this is why I brought this to the forefront of like, share, and subscribe. You know? Yes, it's a dark force to it, but it's your choice to do it. It is not YouTube. It is not only any other these major platforms that are doing it. It is you. You have the right and you have the ability to do what? To lead your life, to have your free will, to uplift yourself at the end of the day and become that entrepreneur that you are destined to become. Or become that spiritual leader, spiritual force, so you can lead yourself and others and your family out of this darkness that's overspreading us at the end of the day. There's nothing wrong with liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. If an individual is bringing you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, bringing you the betterment of you and uplifting you, what's wrong with that? If he's giving you tools and avenues so you can see and unravel and uncover this darkness which is plaguing us from generation to generation, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, experience from a spiritual eye. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment on the dopest channel on YouTube. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know that I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and I. So we can overcome this darkness which is overtaking us and overspreading us by morning, day, noon, and night. This was going on. So it have to be a pushback. And I'm up here being a pushback to this murder, death, kill that's taking plenty of us down a dark path in these jails. You don't want to end up in jail. You don't want to end up spending a yard. You don't want to end up on visiting floors and not seeing your loved one, your children. Nobody's not coming to see you. You're not getting visits. You're not getting letters. You rocking state greens. You rocking those state boots. You rocking claw crabs. Or even worse, you going in there in the wheelchair. You paralyzed from neck down. Come on, man. These are the things we need to be talking about. And which is going to bring a demise to you at the end of the day. So if you're going to use this platform, let it be a platform that you leading people to the worship of one creator. Not just because you're doing it for money and views and subscribers, but you're doing it in a way to help people out and bring them out of darkness into light. It's really important. Please like, share, subscribe. I will appreciate that. I'm here right now. I'm here. I'ma keep my foot on murder, death, kill, while better evil twisted way of life. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my job. That's my calling. I'm a spiritual leader. I've been here for years and years and years. I have studied it. I know what I'm talking about. This is all big facts. Hey man, how you doing? Oh, you saw that? What's stealing today? I don't know who's going to steal. Listen, people were stealing my content. I don't want to get into that, but people were stealing my content. Like, share, and subscribe, basically, and they switched their topic to other topics. But they stole my like, share, subscribe. They stole that. Nah, you're not kidding. You know, you're not kidding. But all right, cool. But my content is for the upliftment of each other. When you like, share, subscribe, you are looking for me. When I like, share, subscribe to somebody, I'm looking for growth and development. I'm looking for a way out. I'm looking for tools and avenues that I can take so I don't have to fall in pitfalls. But if I'm constantly getting murder, death, kill, and I'm constantly getting people talking about shooting and killings and talking about murders, all that's doing is plaguing my soul and spirit and my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding with darkness upon darkness, and I don't want that. I'm just being entertained. That's entertainment. For a lot of people, that's entertainment. There's no growth and development there. And people want to hear that. They want to hear the entertainment. They want to hear the murder. They want to hear the killing. They want to hear people end up in jails, people catching cases, people bodying people, right? While the pastor stand over your body, basically. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Like, share, subscribe, comment. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. This is why I made this. This is part 2 of like, share, and subscribe. When you like, share, and subscribe, and I'm talking about the dark part of YouTube, the dark part that people use to promote gun violence, to promote murder, death, kill, to promote what? This gangster persona life in their neighborhoods, which leading people down a path. So this is what's going to happen. You're going to become an organ donor. This is straight fact. This is straight facts, right? Or you're going to end up in these plantations, rocking state greens, or wild meat pens, sleeping in piss and doodle on the floor, talking about your case. You don't know who's in these wild meat pens, and this is what you're doing, right? And you getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views. You're getting millions and thousands of views. This is what you're doing, promoting this murder, death, kill life. Barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic. This is the dark side of YouTube. It's very dark and it's gloomy there. And a lot of these platforms uphold and uplift that while individuals in these neighborhoods kill each other and become organ donors. This is what these individuals are doing. So I'm here to bring enlightenment. I'm here to bring what? Force of reckoning of spirituality, spiritual existence, to worship the Almighty, the Alpha Omega, the Creator. This is really important in our neighborhood, and that we have to spread this amongst each other. I know it's not easy, but it could be done, because you know why? I'm a living example that it lives. That entity be like this. Look at him, look at him. Yes, that's, and laughs at you. And the individuals know that you up there telling stories and saying all these things, right? Are there to see your demise. They laughing at you. They there to knock you off at the end of the day. Well, you knock yourself off. You knock yourself off up there by doing what? Seeking fame, fortune, and riches. You think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. You're seeking fame, fortune, and riches, which is going to be your demise. If you only follow the codes and the way of life of the one Creator, He will triple your bag. Over there, they don't triple your bag. If you want a double bag, you're going to have to put in work. You're going to have to keep procreating beef, murder, death, and kill amongst yourself, right? And amongst your community, basically, to get a triple bag over there. And over there, you can't maintain. You have to keep procreating until they replace you. This is what's going on. But over here, in this light, in this life, spirituality, right? Righteousness, all you got to do is maintain. All you have to do is maintain, like the Creator said. He said, all you got to do is maintain the gifts I'll give you. Just maintain them. And how you maintain them is you praying every day. You being kind. You being generous. And you doing exactly what I'm doing up here. You're teaching others how to do what? How to worship the Creator and call on Him and get this triple bag. I've been getting triple bags for a long time. Way before I got here on social media, which is really, really important. I've been getting triple bags by the Creator and getting blessed by Him, right? Before I enter YouTube. I want to thank YouTube so much for giving me this platform and giving me a voice to reach out to your guys. This is really, really important. And this is to all the indigenous people of the earth. And this is to all the civilization of the earth. White, black, Spanish, whoever you are out there that is trying to find a way to get out of this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life and come over here to righteousness, get in my comments, or just follow me, subscribe to me, and I will teach you on what you need to do and how to do to uplift yourself and your family and your loved ones. And right? And you can build your own platform of like, share, and subscribe. So the pastor won't have to stand over you, the Father, the Son, and Holy Ghost. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and all this other stuff that's a part of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So this is the dark part of, right, of social media, of like, share, subscribe. This is the dark part. The other light part, right, a righteous part, is what? You're doing things to become an entrepreneur. You're doing things because you got talent. You're doing things because it gives you a format and it gives you a role to uplift yourself and to better yourself in life, basically. And this is what these major platforms are for. But people use it for something else. They use it to promote drugs. They use it to promote shooting and killing and stabbing people in the back, backbiting, setting up fights and all this other stuff and doing violence on here and all these other things. That's the dark part of here. But the other part is for you to become what? An entrepreneur. You to lead yourself and your others to a righteous path. And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So I would definitely, this is part 2. Please like, share, subscribe.